Our flag, the flag of the United States of America, is supposed to be a symbol of truth, justice, and liberty. Now, if someone chooses to not participate in the pledge to that flag, that's perfectly within their rights as an American. Personally, I don't pledge to the flag. It's a symbol. The national anthem also is a symbol of truth, justice, and liberty. Kapernick don't want to stand up for it. You don't have to stand up for it. Everybody should support and respect that. You don't have to like it or agree with it, but you should respect it. Stop being so upset about it. You should be happy that he was strong enough to stand up, or sit down in this case, for something that he believes in. Everybody should be strong enough to do that. And for people to be so upset to go out and to buy jerseys just to burn them, think about what you're doing there. Are you really being defiant, or are you being supportive? Because you're definitely spending money. And you know that's what makes everything work in this country, right? And the police in San Francisco are going to boycott working security at the game. My question is, why the fuck are they even working security at the game? The NFL makes billions and billions of dollars every year because we love football. We all watch it. Hell, personally, I cannot wait for Thursday night. However, the NFL, you make so much money, you should have your own private security force. Maybe, you know, that works in coordination with the local police, whatever, you know, city you're in. That's how it should be. Taxpayer money shouldn't be spent for that shit. We already give you millions of dollars to build your stadium. That's just ridiculous upon itself also. I guess my point here is the man is exercising his rights. More of us should stand up and exercise our rights, especially if it's for something we really believe in, that we want to bring awareness to. That should be done as much as possible on any little thing, how small or how great. But don't let it be a huge distraction to you. Life has got so much more to offer. We only have one Earth for everybody. Another one's not going to pop up out of the woodwork somewhere. NASA's not going to find a planet and start shipping everybody over there. That shit ain't going to happen. There's one Earth. We all got to find a way to get along. And I personally think that the first step to that is to stop using these two labels that are so common in America. They're so common in America that it's like a disease that spread across the whole globe. Black and white. We got to stop referring to ourselves as these labels. White people are Caucasians. They're not white. You stand them next to someone who's actually white, you know, an albino person, you will see the difference between a white person and a Caucasian. I mean, I don't even have a problem with Caucasians if you want to call yourselves Aryans because you're purebred or whatever the fuck. That doesn't hurt my feelings. I'll call you Aryan if you prefer. Me personally, I would prefer to be called an Afro person, Afro man. Because, you know, my hair is Afro. It grows in the style of a bush. If you look that up, that's what it says. We need to do away with these labels. I mean, when you go to fill out an application, all the other ethnicities on the planet are called by a proper name, except for the European and the Afro. It's just so dumb. Like I don't even like to check the box. I always write other and then put Afro. Well, not always, but sometimes I'll write some smart ass shit, you know? Because it's dumb. I don't identify with black. I mean, even the darkest of us, some of my brothers are really dark brown, really dark red. They ain't black. I have yet to see an actual black human being. When that happens, I'll be the first to tell you. But I have yet to see that. deeply believe that if we do away with these two labels and refer to each other as Caucasians and or Aryans, and Afro, or whatever other term a smarter brother than myself might have for us, we'll be better off as a people, as a nation. We got to work on that. For example, look at dogs. Dogs and cats. Dogs and cats are dogs and cats, right? Right? We don't divide them by their colors, you know. We might divide them by, you know, color patterns or species of cats. But animals in general, we don't divide them by race. Race is an illusion that only affects humans. It's stupid. It's monkey man science is what that shit is. And what's monkey man science, you ask me? Monkey man science is evolution. People who believe in evolution and subscribe to that shit. One question for you. If you came from monkeys, why are there still monkeys? If things evolve from one thing to another, why is what it evolved from still around? You would think that shit would have died off millions of years ago, right? I mean, just think about your logic. It makes no sense. Didn't make sense to me in school. It don't make sense to me now. So that's monkey man science. I kind of even started calling people who believe in that shit and subscribe to that monkey men. I mean, that's what you believe in, right? That you was a monkey, you shouldn't be offended by it. We got to stop using these terms black and white. Got to stop.